Hey, good afternoon, everyone, and this is Alice, and welcome to Friday Afternoon Tea with Alice. And I hope you've got your cup of tea ready because I definitely have mine. So, my name is Alice. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Alice, and I'm an entrepreneur, online business marketing coach, and a motivational speaker. But today, it's all about business, and what I do is I help you set your business on fire in a way that suits you. So I'm going to be sharing with you some tips today of how to successfully market online, right? We know that whatever business you do, you've got to market. It's not going to grow itself. If you don't market it, you have to do some marketing of some sort. And it could be social marketing, it could be media marketing, whatever marketing method you decide to use, it's still marketing. You still have to tell people about the business. Now, how do we create success marketing online is a question that someone asked me, and I thought, okay, I think it's maybe best if I could maybe just do a little short video just to try and explain and maybe try and tackle some of the questions that were asked, and hopefully it could benefit some people as well. Now, one thing I've learned with network marketing is there are two things. It's either you're floating in the door as you're sponsoring so many people, and your sales have skyrocketed high. You're so motivated. Everything is just flying left, right, and center. And sometimes you're so overwhelmed because everything is just happening for you. It's just happening, and it's so great. And then there's another side where you feel like you're floating. You feel like you're literally crawling in. You feel like you're quitting. You feel like whenever you're speaking to people, you're not getting anywhere. You feel like you're an introvert. Oh no, I can't speak to people because I'm an introvert. I can't do this. And the family and friends that you relied on are not really being very helpful. And you just feel like you've got a ton of bricks tumbling down upon you. But hey, I want to tell you something. That's okay. It is okay to feel that way. There's nothing wrong with feeling that way, but the only thing that you should never do is quit. And when you feel like quitting, just always remember why you started, because your why will make you pursue your goals even more and more and more and more. Now, there are days where things are going to be okay, and there are days where things are going to be not so okay. That's just business. Every business has got its days. Every business has got its days. And there are going to be days where you feel like you've done nothing. Nothing at all. You've literally done absolutely nothing. And you think, my God, it's 7 o'clock at night, and if I look at it, what have I done? Nothing. Hey, it's okay to feel like that. It's really okay to feel like that. So stop beating yourself up if you feel, oh, I've done nothing the whole day and I've literally wasted my time. You need to learn to get away from being ready. So what I'm trying to say is get away from getting to get ready. And all this means is get away from spending time thinking of what you didn't do or what you haven't done. You've got to cut the fat off if you're going to be better off. You have to. Because if you spend time pondering on things that you haven't done, that's time wasted of time that you could have actually been spending planning your next day. But instead, you're not planning your next day. You're feeling sorry for yourself for what you haven't done in that day. So you need to learn to leverage your time. You need to learn how to leverage your time effectively. Now, if you're running a business, right, this is what I always say to everyone that asks me this question. You need to make sure that you have some butt in chair time. And what I mean by this is you've got to have time where you sit in a chair in front of a computer and learn stuff, either read stuff, research stuff, get to see what other people are doing and duplicate the same stuff. Because if you are so stuck up with your ways And if your ways especially are not working, then you're not getting anywhere. So you need to have that time where you actually really are planning and really are looking at other people. How are they actually succeeding and how are they doing things? And if I were to try and do this, how would I do it differently from what's already being done? Right? And a lot of people ask me to say, what's the success in MLM's business? And I can tell you one thing, that success is a journey. Every business needs to be nurtured. If you don't nurture your business, it's never going to go anywhere. See, look at a business as a baby. You have this new thing brought into your life. You're filled with joy. They call it bundles of joy. You're filled with joy. You look at it and you think, wow, this is so beautiful. This child is beautiful. And that's how you need to nurture your business. You need to look at your business like a baby. Because with a baby, you feed the baby, you nurse the baby, you do everything with this baby. You're not just going to leave the baby and just neglect the baby. You're going to try and, nurture this baby until this baby grows to be, a person that's going to be able to look after itself. So you've got to love this baby yourself, because if you don't love your baby, no one is going to love your baby for you. If my baby, say, assuming was ugly, and I continuously declare that my baby is beautiful, you come through that door, there is no way you're going to convince me that my baby is ugly when I'm actually saying my baby is beautiful. So the beauty of that baby starts with you. So you need to be declaring, you need to value your business. You need to have passion in your business. You need to look at it as a beautiful thing and take time to nurture it. The world is fast revolving. There are so many things out there that are coming out each and every day. You just need to also be right behind. Tap into that. Because your strategies are soon going to fade out. And the new technology and the new people and the new generation will be well accustomed to what the in thing is. So if you are stuck to the old thing and not learning the new thing, then you're in big trouble. So that's professional development is really, really, really important. So what are the pains and struggles of network marketing? Pains and struggles of network marketing are sales and leads. Generating leads. Those are your pains. But there are strategies that you can deploy to actually make success, right? So you've got to be talking to people that are basically interested in what you have to offer. You have to feed a hungry market. You have to feed, the irony is you've got to feed a hungry market. You're not going to get anywhere if you're not feeding the hungry market. So people need to be looking for what you are selling, if that makes sense, right? So you need to be also able to prospect in the reverse. The most frustrating thing about leads is you find people chasing people, begging people, oh, please come join, oh, please come sponsor me, oh, please. No, please. Because at the end of the day, you're being salesy, and in network marketing, you cannot be salesy. You've got to leverage your time. You don't have time to be salesy. It's either you want the product or you don't. Next, move on. There are so many people out there that are just ready, waiting for that particular product that you have. So if your surrounding networks don't need it, go out and find those that need it, because you will definitely find them. But the key question is how? And that's the little secret that I'm going to let you into in the following other videos that are going to come, but not in this one today. So you need to be, like I mentioned before, that you need to be prospecting in the reverse. So let people come to you and ask you, what is it that you do? What is it that you sell? Not you going to them and begging them and saying, oh, please buy this, buy this. No. If you continuously do that, you're going to lose faith in the industry, because you are going to think it doesn't work. But no, It's your strategy that's not working. So this is why it's important to always have time to research and see how other people are doing it. And above all, research your market. There are so many businesses out there. I mean, if you wanted a business, if you wanted to, the good thing about having a business, right, is you can be your own boss. So many jobs are being lost today. Don't be stuck up in a 9-to-5 job. If you don't build your dream, someone else is just going to hire you to build theirs. So when are you going to build yours? So it's really important that in whatever you do, start thinking in lines of, when am I going to be a CEO of my own organization? Now you're talking. That's what you need to be thinking of. When am I going to be the CEO of my own organization? And it's possible. There's nothing impossible. If you set your mind to it, anything is possible, right? So another strategy is, you've got to tell a story about meeting someone and not giving them what they expect. So, for example, when you're in network marketing, the biggest problem is you join a particular business because you think, oh, my family and friends are going to be supporting me. Well, hello, that's not going to happen. Most people have lost friendship along the way because the people they thought they were going to support them didn't. So they felt, well, actually, I don't need you. If you're not going to support me as a friend or as a family, then what's the point? But it doesn't have to be like that. It's because you have not researched the market that needs the products that you want to do. And also another thing that I also wanted to bring up is, when you're joining a business, it's really important that you research into that business. So look at your surrounding. What is your surrounding hungry for? Is it hungry for makeup? Then find a makeup business. Is it hungry for skincare? Then find that. Is it hungry for weight loss? Find that. So be target specific. Is it hungry for energy degeneration, which is a very big one, because even Warren Buffett said when he was asked which industry is going to make a lot of money in the next 5 years to come, it's the energy deregulation industry. That's where the money is. So you need to find where the money is and where the products are and feed that market. So be target specific. Are you looking to just feed a vegan target? Something like that. Don't just go into a business just because your friend says so. But go in because you have done your research and you know that this is the best thing for the target market that you have found. Okay? And also, the internet is quite good at telling you what people are looking for and what they are talking about, especially Facebook. Facebook will tell you what the hot topics are. And if I can tell you at the moment, energy deregulation is at the top of the list. So, at least you know that your mind is filtered into going to one direction that you need to be going into. And so you've been looking in those, areas and trying to research around yourself to see who you can actually serve as a market. And the other thing is, you need to look at network marketing as a boyfriend, or rather like as a first-time teenage boyfriend. The majority of us never married our high school sweethearts. So that's network marketing. You are going to have to go through a couple until you find the one that you feel to say, okay, this is it and this is my bus stop now. I'm happy where I am. But you've got to start from somewhere. And I believe that the biggest teacher is when you start something and fail, you learn from those mistakes, and when you go to something else, you are likely not to fail because you're going to learn from your mistakes. So that's very important to also note. You also have to, you don't market people. well, no, I'll say that again. You don't market a company, because I've seen a lot of people marketing companies. That's the biggest mistake they're making. You're making a very, very huge mistake if you plaster your company's products on your website, your company's, logos and all that about your company. That's wrong. You're doing it the wrong way. The right way is to market you. Then people will buy what you have. That's the strategy, not marketing the company or marketing its products. Right? Assuming that company closed down and you're busy marketing the products, or something were to happen to it, then what next? So you need to also safeguard yourself in a way whereby, if it means that you have to move to another company, then you can move to another company without people having to think, okay, I think she was with that other company and now she's with, I'm saying so because I've made the same mistakes. So I don't want you to make the same mistake. And if you're still making that mistake, go rectify it, because there's still time to do so. You've also got to have content, and I call it content blitz, that you can share and publish. So have stuff out there that people can find, so whenever they Google, they are able to find it. It just pops up, you are there. Okay? Without wasting much more time, I'm going to leave you with 3 questions. 3 questions that you should really need to think about. So, how long will it take you to find, 1, people who believe in network marketing? Number 2, understand that it costs money to get involved. Number 3, open to creating extra income. So these 3 questions, I just wanted you to think about them and just take some time to research and think about these questions, because in the next videos, I'm going to be answering them as well. But last but not least, remember, build relationships with the right people. Those that are interested. Don't waste your time with those that are not interested. Don't go falling out with your family because they just don't see your vision. So build relationships with those that are interested and learn to leverage your time. I must say I've come to my end of my little short video for today, this Friday afternoon, and I shall see you all next week on Friday. Please remember to subscribe to my channel, like my videos, share, and let's spread the love. So love you all and see you next Friday. Bye-bye.